Konnichiwa, Jaycationers. We are here in the Ginza area where we just spent the last night. First night here, the jet lag got me real bad. We are headed to Osaka via the Shinkansen. We're gonna give you all the details about how I booked it and how my journey went. We're also gonna try the famous Ekiben. We'll talk more about that a little later, but right now it is Sakura season in Japan, and you turn corners and you can find Sakura trees all over the place. Look at these cherry blossoms right behind me. Really nice, right next to this Bridgestone building. We're about 10 minutes from Tokyo Station. I'm gonna walk over there, find the Ekiben store, and give you all the details about riding the bullet train, aka the Shinkansen.
Flashback. I just went downstairs to the Family Mart and grabbed coffee, and obviously a rookie here at convenience stores. I didn't know how to order it, so I watched a 1.5 minute long YouTube video and I figured it out, ordered the cup from the register, and got myself the right type of coffee. I'm actually proud of myself. Yeah, and I actually used the Pasmo card for the first time, one of the IC cards. So quick and easy. And then I've heard rave reviews about the Family Mart fried chicken, so I had to get one to try. I don't care how early in the morning it is. YOLO. I got a large coffee. The cream's on the side. I pack my own equal. So we got some coffee now. That's cool. That machine was pretty cool, easy to navigate. Let's try out some piping hot coffee. Oh, that's piping hot. Whew. Okay, we're gonna let that cool off. I gotta try this chicken. I'd be remiss if we didn't try any of this chicken. So I went with the spicy one. Ooh, it's still nice and hot. That's their spicy chicken. Eat it straight from the bag. Convenience store chicken, no bones or anything. It's actually decently juicy. It's like a gigantic spicy chicken nugget from McDonald's. Alright, Family Mart, yeet.
When traveling, all I have to do is walk through a place one time and I got it figured out. So after figuring out where my hotel was, I can easily trek back to Tokyo Station. No need to always depend on Google Maps, but if I need it, it's in my pocket. We're in a little Sakura leaf storm. Gotta hurry it up. There is the first Shinkansen that I've seen pass by. And they have different names. I'm gonna explain to you all the different names of them. There goes that bullet train. Welcome to Tokyo Station. This beautiful Western style architecture building was made by Tatsuno Kingo, a very famous Japanese architect back in the day, early 1900, and they also termed it the style Tatsuno architecture. It's a huge station. This is where the bullet train, the Shinkansen, will take off to different parts of Japan. We are taking it over to Osaka, so I'm excited to check it out. Let's go inside, find some Ekiben. Before we go in, Tokyo Station definitely can be a little anxiety inducing, especially with so many people and how huge it is. But if you just follow the signs, keep calm, and just look, you'll find your way around. So right now I'm looking for the Shinkansen and I can see the sign for it, so I'm just gonna follow it until I get to the entrance. So my ticket, I have to scan through the Shinkansen turnstile, which is inside Tokyo Station. But what you have to do is have your IC card prepared. You can tap to get in to the station itself and you won't get charged. And then you can head over to the Shinkansen ticket gate. And that's what I was wondering, so I still do have to use my IC card. But it won't get charged. Trying to figure this out for the first time so that if you ever watch this video, this problem won't happen to you. And there's my Suica card. Step to the side and I can see the monorail sign right there where it says Shinkansen. So I'm just gonna follow that so we don't get lost. Luckily, I already have the QR code for my Shinkansen tickets and my seat arrangement, so we just need to find the entrance. Look at all these food vendors over here, and it is just like a ant farm over here. So I found the entrance and I have to find Shin Osaka, and I found it here in the sign, so we gotta go right. So there you go, Shin Osaka. Get here early, follow the signs, and you should be okay, I hope. So I have to find a booth that takes the QR code and I can come in and it'll print my ticket out. So it says QR, so I gotta find a QR. Is this it? No. Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, how does it work? Just like that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Grab the ticket. That was nice of him, he helped me. You just gotta scan the QR code in, but not all of the machines have it. Some of them are IC card only. This one was just the QR code, so I'm set to go. I just gotta find the Ekiben that I can get that Kobe beef. Since I reserved this online, you gotta do is use the QR code and print out this ticket, and there's my car and seat. We're here plenty of time. This was harder than it should have been, but this is outside the entrance of the Shinkansen. Luckily, the girl let me out, and this is the Ekiben place that I saw Mark Wiens go to. Just follow the Grandsta signs and you'll find it right here, Ekiben Matsuri. Eki means station and Ben means bento, for bento box. I'm looking for the hot bento here, so it looks really busy in there, but let's check it out. Standard Ekiben, your seafood Ekiben. I'm looking for the hot one. These are the popular Ekiben. And you can even drink beer in the Shinkansen. And there's the beef Ekiben. The Ekiben is packed in here. All right, there it is. The heating Ekiben. This is what I'm looking for, the Kobe beef bento. Let's do it. The inside of this place was insane, especially if you have your luggage. So if you have people with you, unlike me, make sure you just have them stay outside and watch their luggage, and then you just trade off to pick your Ekiben. The fastest Shinkansen is the Nozomi Shinkansen. We're taking the Nozomi 237 at 12, platform 17. I'm here with 40 minutes to spare, but there's other names like Kodama and Hikari. So the fastest one you want to take would be Nozomi. I did go to the fancy Ekiben place, but they do have Ekiben here at the station, right here when you enter to the Delica station. So you can pick up other Ekiben over here too. I might do that. We still got time. Make sure you give yourself plenty of time to get to your allotted cart number and your seat. Over here to the left is one of the Shinkansens being boarded, and mine will be here pretty soon on the right side. And I'm at number 9, so you just gotta find a number, but it's very narrow walking here. So get here at least 20 to 30 minutes before so you can enjoy some of the Shinkansen trains stopping by. And they even have vending machines here too if you're thirsty. And they got the Shinkansen coffee right here. This is actually really unique, and you can use your IC card. I might have to get another coffee, I think. All right, I'm sold. So they got matcha lattes, hot cocoa. You got your iced cappuccino, decaf. Who drinks decaf? Ice blended coffee. So they have a ton of them. We're gonna get the hot matcha latte. Let's figure this out. You got my Pasmo. I think you just scan it. Or not. Matcha latte. I don't know. There it is. Oh, it's making it. That's crazy. It's got a camera in the inside and showing that it's being made. There is a time, and then it's gonna come out right here. Holy moly. Are you guys still there with me? I think you're safe in Japan, putting you on my luggage. So this was 350 yen. I got 15 seconds left. That's amazing. And the countdown. Wow. Wow naman pare. Oh, that's hot. Cheers. We're gonna let that cool off. I'll tell you what, these platforms are super long for the Shinkansen. Wow. It's pretty cool. When the train does stop here, they do have a staff come in there and clean up the train, and you can't enter until they're done cleaning. And then once they're done, you can enter, find your seat. It took about 15 minutes for this to cool off. It's actually pretty decent for vending machine matcha lattes. I'll give that 2 eats. Eat. There we go. Let's go find our seats. It's gonna be a cluster. We just got seated. Put my luggage right above me. That's why I brought my medium luggage so I could carry it up. We're here about 3 minutes to spare until 12. Right at 12 o'clock it goes. 12 o'clock on the dot, it takes off. Pretty big seat. So this is the first class seat. I think I spent about 120 plus US on the Smart EX website. Got the QR code, and yeah, now we're gonna hang out here, enjoy the views. We're sitting on the right side of the train. It's a clear day here in Tokyo, so hopefully we can see Mount Fuji. They have hooks on the right side on the walls. They got hooks on the front, some magazines, some cubby holes, even some footrest, and a really nice space for us to eat the Ekiben. This is the Kobe and Sukiyaki steak bento. Now it's gonna heat up. What you have to do is pull this string right here, pull it out all the way, and then wait for like 5 minutes for it to cool off, and you can start enjoying it. It comes with the chopsticks, and there's also a Best By date right here. So it says by April 25th. We're good. It's April 9. So this is the string that we're gonna pull all the way. Pack that. There's your chopsticks, and we're gonna pull it. Here we go. Ooh, it already started steaming. All right, we're gonna let it cool off, and then we're gonna try it out. We are starting to get going here on the Shinkansen. So it's been about 5 to 6 minutes is what they recommend for the heating pads to heat up all the steak. Let's open it up. Wow, look at that. Got some noodles, even got the thinner sliced steak, some tomatoes, and then the Kobe beef over here over some rice. Oh yeah, the bottom is so hot. So what they use is like those heating pads under this. You can see that smoke coming out. That's how they keep it hot. It's just like similar to those heating pads that you use if you go to a football game when it's really cold in December in New England. All right, let's go straight for a piece of the Kobe beef. There it is. It's a little chewy, not as flavorful, but it's still pretty crazy that it's only like 1,280 yen. It's good with the rice. They even have some mushroom in here too. It's not bad. We also got one of these. Okay, that's like a mushy potato. Got some of that rice, some of these green beans, and then we also have some noodles and more like the Yoshinoya thin slices of beef. Noodle is tasty. Yeah, this feels very Yoshinoya-ish. But I'm glad I could say that I've actually eaten Kobe beef on the Shinkansen from my Ekiben on the way to Osaka. And it's warm. That's not bad at all. Also got a Sapporo to soak it down. Thumbs up. I gotta show you guys Mount Fuji because it looks like it's gonna be a pretty clear day. Hopefully we can see it. Not sure if the region's gonna change, but knock on wood. So this is what it looks like, the heating pads under. Just like the hand and foot warmers that I've used in the past when I was working in the NFL. Pretty cool. And yes, I ate all the rice. Ain't that a thing? Jaycation ate all the rice. We also grabbed a couple of snacks from Don Quixote last night. These are cookies and cream with strawberry filler on the inside. This is the strawberry milk Kit Kat. Alright, let's try out this Hershey's cookies and cream strawberry. It's like a mothball, like a Whopper, but with strawberry on the inside. It's got that milky, crisp texture on the inside, like a Whopper. Strawberry milk Kit Kat. Yeah. This is straight fire. We're definitely trying out more Kit Kats this entire trip. So good. They also came around and gave it a little wet towel here. You can adjust your seat like this automatically. And down over here, they got the light switch. And then they also have other stuff like chargers too. Guys, check that out. After this, you're gonna see Mount Fuji right here, snow-capped.
So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older.
Wow. There's a little bit of cloud cover at the very top because it's just such a high volcano, and there's even been rumblings of it erupting. Dun dun dun. Saw it on the news a couple of weeks ago. Seeing Mount Fuji. This is definitely an occasion to pop open a Sapporo. Cheers. We're now approaching Nagoya. You can see other trains. These buildings are getting tall again. And like I said, I'm gonna try to do like bi-daily vlogs while I'm here. So we're editing. There's another Shinkansen passing by. A lot of editing done for the first video here in the Tokyo series. We are now arriving in Kyoto and then finally to Osaka. From Osaka, I gotta hop a subway over to my hotel, the Hilton Doubletree, right by Osaka Castle. So I really like how organized they are. You could actually order food and drinks here too. They have a cart somewhere around the way. They have toilets every other cart, and the first class experience is awesome. I would do it again for sure. So we'll be exploring Kyoto tomorrow. It's only about a 20 to 30 minute ride from Osaka if you take a train, and we'll see what type of train you take over there, but we're gonna get our day started early tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. This video, we're just covering Osaka. They are very tedious here as well. They come back and forth with trash bags, so you can throw away all your rubbish from your Ekiben to everything you may be eating, bottles, cans of beer, and they do it multiple times, so you don't have to worry about taking the trash with you at the end. One of the attendants will grab it from you. So next stop is Osaka, and Osaka is actually separate from the main Osaka station. Osaka is for the Shinkansens, so from there is when I have to hop a train, and let's just hope I don't get lost. Also, if you need a charge, your outlets are right down here on the armrests. Look how far back the seats recline. Yeah, that's the life. Yeet. Final things to note here on the first class green car, they do have the footrests over here, so you can use that. Kyoto is more of the old traditional Japan, and we'll be exploring that soon. So less high rises over here and more history. Grab my bag. Here we go. And away we go. Let's get out of here. Down escalator. So we're now at Osaka. It is actually a little bit colder in this area. A little bit, not too much. You're gonna need your QR code to exit through the IC area here. There we go. We're good to go. See that? You don't use the ticket that prints out. You use the QR code. We'll just take the elevator. So now we just gotta go take the Mito Suji line. I gotta take two different lines. Oh wow, there's even a Subway Uniqlo. Crazy. Plenty of different lockers here. Don't know if they're available or not. Wow, tons of stores underground. Let's walk to the Mito Suji line. Good thing I have my IC card. That's what I'll use to get around the metros. We're at the Mito Suji line. This is the local to Tennoji. I'm gonna take it 3 stops to Umeda Station. Thank you, Google Maps. That that was just 3 stops. Now I gotta go to one more line. Next line will get me right in front of my hotel. So not bad so far. That's the subway we just went on. Now I gotta find the purple line, the Tanimachi line. Since J-cation is also P-cation, I love that these metro stations have free restrooms. That's the best. These subway stations are very impressive, really well lit. They got restaurants and really nice stores over here. And I think I found my line. I think, no, I didn't. Oh yeah, there it is. Tanimachi line. Remember I said to read? Good thing I read. Women only passenger car boarding area. Okay, so I need to go to the non-designated one. Google Maps is so good. So from here, I just get off the second stop, Temabashi Station, and then I will be right by my hotel. Didn't get lost. Now let's see if we can find the hotel above ground. I didn't learn this in Korea, but I learned this here that Google will even supply you the number of the exit. So 1 was the number. We're headed the right direction. So I believe this metallic silver building is the Hilton Doubletree, which is our destination for the next 2 nights. Yeah, baby, we made it. The Doubletree by Hilton. So this is not even more than a year old. Might even be half a year old. But this is where we're staying the next couple nights. Wow, and it's right next to this little river area, Osaka Castle. If Doubletree gives you a welcome cookie, even in Japan, yes they do. And they even have welcome waters over here. This is the waiting area, that's the Sen restaurant, and look how beautiful their check-in is. I'm so happy that I got these cookies. I'm hungry and it's nice and warm. Very friendly check-in representative. And we are gonna go upstairs. First things first, while the cookie's still warm, I'm gonna enjoy it while looking at the view of Osaka. Nice warm cookie. Oh, Doubletree. Even in Japan. It's not as soft though. It's crunchy. Uh-oh. That's gonna make a mess. The cookie's different. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna give you the room tour of the 15th floor, 1524. I'd be remiss if I didn't say this reminds me a lot of a Resorts World room, as Resorts World is a Hilton property. I got a king bed right here. Man, that's a huge, that's probably one of the bigger beds that you're gonna get in Japan. But I am paying a little more of a premium. I think I'm paying about $175 a night from Hilton Direct. There is a nightstand right here in the corner with a tissue box, and then each side has lighting controls, master, accent, bedside, reading, and light. Night, they have reading lights, nice headboard, blue and gray tones, and it even comes out a little bit. Doesn't even bend, but it comes out a little bit. And you got a little light hue over there as well. Over on this side, huge TV, nice Sony TV, and they also have a ledge there. You can put some stuff. That is your trash can. And if you open this, you do get a refrigerator. So I already put my stuff in the refrigerator. They have a water pitcher because each floor has water refill stations, and then some outlets over here. I got my luggage on a luggage rack, and it looks like a really nice user interface right here. And then on this side, in this bed stand, you have an alarm clock, telephone, some stationery, and there's a USB-C charger and an AC 100 volt charger. I brought my converter with me too. We also have the air conditioning right here and more outlets. Now this part of the room I already have taken over. You got 2 blue chairs here, really comfortable, and this circular wooden desk. Got my laptop set up over here. They do provide you with complimentary Wi-Fi. They have an HDMI charger here, a USB-C charger, and a regular USB, and a couple of outlets, and then that's the desk light outlet. But my favorite thing here is this view. Look at this view of Osaka, Japan. You got the river right here, the cars flowing. You can see, look at that. There's a little glass boat passing by as we speak. And it is a nice sunny day here in Osaka. Into the entryway we go. You have a full-size mirror. Side is the closet. The closet lights up once you open both up, and they give you about 10 wooden hangers. Safe is down here, and check this out, you even got your pajamas, little gold accents there, and a steamer. That's a steamer right there. And look at these these house slippers right here, they're not very comfortable, but they give you these Japanese looking house slippers. What's this, a shoe? Whatever you call it. It's a shoe thingy. And even though you got a steamer, they still give you one of these ironing boards. Wait, is this an iron or a steamer? Maybe it's an iron. Over in the door area, they do have double locks, which is great. Do not disturb sign or makeup room. Toilet and vanity switches. Here is the bathroom area. Huge mirror, and you can even turn on the light. 2 bars of light on each side. There's a decent amount of space for your toiletries. They give you a couple of face towels over here, tissue box, the Crabtree Hilton hand wash and body lotion, and couple of glasses right there. Down below are your smaller towels and regular bath towels and your hair dryer, as well as your trash can. Nothing in this drawer. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in this drawer. You got your dental kit, a shaving kit, comb, shower cap, and 2 vanity kits. And then you get into the shower area. Wow, this looks nice and clean. That glass is spick and span. And in the shower area, you have the bathtub, as well as your shower head over here, a little rack for your soap and shampoo. There's your Crabtree shampoo, conditioner, and more shampoo, no body wash. And then over here is your separate room for the toilet and all the controls for the bidet. And wow, what I love about these toilets is the seats are always warm, and nice design here in the background. I am feeling this Hilton. Well, it's Hilton Doubletree. Pretty nice though. Brand new, only opened about a year ago. Look at the sakura cherry blossoms over here off the river. They are in full bloom right now. That's beautiful. We're gonna have to check that out. And there's that tourist boat right there going down the river. That's awesome. One of the big reasons why I wanted to book this hotel is because they do have a nice gym. The price was decent, and there's also a swimming pool. We're gonna explore it and just get a little lift in, especially while I'm here. Gotta have that maintenance workout while we are in Osaka, because when I get back to Tokyo, I'm at an Airbnb. We're gonna be doing a lot of walking, but not much lifting. So today and tomorrow, definitely gonna get some lifting in because we're here for 2 days. Always, you got the blue and white goldish carpet. You got some elevator music playing here, and the elevator is not too far. We're gonna head down to the 6th or 8th floor, and I think, let's see, oh, they do. This is the water dispenser right here, as well as ice. Oh yeah, look at that view. So the pool and fitness center is on the 8th floor. All right, here is the gym. They have medicine balls over here, kettlebells, Precor FTS glide, couple of benches, as well as some free weights, and they got 4 treadmills. We're not running because we walk so much. Ellipticals, and then they got your towels as well as a water dispenser. Check out the beautiful view of Osaka Castle, that green and gold roof building. Wow, it's a nice sunny day, but I heard it's gonna be raining in the next couple days.
Run it up. She liked me better when I was coming up. Nowadays we don't do a lot, but I done enough. Button down this button up. Long days of a hustler. So baby, when you come see me, don't f*** up. Shots flowing, I'm a son of a gun. Still going at a hell of a run. Not finishing the clock ticking, so the story goes. I've been one of them ones. Still don't know if she in love with the kid or the man behind. What comes with a buzz? All good, cause it's what comes with this life when you lunging above. All the limits they place.
Alright, got a little 30-minute workout in. Just some weights and just to maintain with all the food that I'm eating right now. I do love this view. That is amazing. That castle has survived and been rebuilt. There's a really quick entrance, not too far from here. Pool is on the same floor. Let's see if we go in there. All right, now we're here in the pool area. Another nice view of the castle. And they do have beds you can lay out in, day chairs you can lay out in, and the swimming pool. That is a nice swimming pool, and it's only me in here right now. And they even have little boards there. You can do some workouts while in the pool, and your towels are over here, and they even have a sink and some water. Pretty impressive for the Doubletree Hilton here. I love the indoor pool, and it's nice and warm in here. It almost feels like you're in a sauna. I'm gonna dip my feet in the water. They even have showers that are up on the ceiling over this way too. Free feet pick. The attendant was so nice. She like brought out slippers and towels and stuff, and she was always hustling and walked me to the elevator and bowed. I love this culture here. Let's explore Osaka since we're gonna be exploring Kyoto and Nara the next couple of days. I see the sakura trees from my room and the river area and the sun shining in it, and you never know with the weather, so we only got one chance at this in each city these next 3 vlogs, so I gotta be on my game to show you guys what's going on. And we'll check out the castle after I check out because that's an easy one to get to. While we got sun over the Nea River and the sakuras are out here, we gotta check it out. And there is the DoubleTree. One of those windows towards the end is my room. Oh wow, this is nice, especially with the sun peeking through the branches, and everything is in bloom right now over here. This is amazing. Look at this view. Wow. This is definitely the time to come to Japan, especially with the weather being so nice. Beautiful. Look at that bridge too. We're gonna cross over to the other side too. There looks like there's a bunch of tents and stuff going on over that way. But wow, this whole river, Nea River, lined with sakura trees. We're gonna cross over the river on this nice walking bridge. Yeah, sun's coming down fast. There is the DoubleTree. I can see why people like coming here this time of year. There's just something about the pink of the cherry blossom that's all around the city that brings some sort of hope and happiness to this time of year. You can smell all the food stalls over on this side. Oh man, I might have to try something out over here. Totally got the smell of barbecue here and everybody's just grubbing. I'm gonna head down to Dotonbori, the most popular part of town. I've never seen it before, so this is my only chance, so we're gonna hop the metro and check it out. But wow, this is a beautiful area by the Nea River. That's that Japanese barbecue smell, and I gotta try it. I gotta try one of these stands. 700 yen for one of these sticks. Arigato. Oh, yeah, baby. That smell, I just couldn't resist. 700 bucks, it's got barbecue sauce on it. 700 yen. Oh yeah. Nice and fatty, good sauce. That makes me happy, wow. Keep food tripping, that's so good. As a boat passes by while I'm eating. This is really cool, seeing people here walking through. Maybe it's people coming home from work, grabbing an early dinner from one of these stands, and seeing the sakura trees because it's really only in bloom for a couple of weeks. It's really cool to see that. I'm gonna head over to Dotonbori now. It was like a labyrinth getting through the metro. I had to take 2 metros to get here. The sun has set. We're in the main shopping area. I think it's something like Shinkansen. I want to check out the Nike store and Uniqlo before I start grubbing the night, and I need to get back to the hotel early enough. Check this out. It's like a mini Fremont Street. It's a covered area. I see Nike and New Era. Okay, these are all spots I want to check out. It's like a zoo over here at 6 at night. Both stores that I like, Nike and New Era. So let's go in to Nike first, then New Era. It's Jordan gear like this I like. I want a Tokyo Jordan and I want an Osaka Jordan, I think. Oh yeah. Actually, the dad hats don't look too bad. Maybe the dad hat? I guess we'll see. And these ones are on sale. Buy 2, get 20% off. I'll keep that in mind. My friends told me this whole area is like a zoo. It's really easy to navigate. I have not gotten lost yet. Just been taking my time on the metro, following the exit sign, and we're making our way to some takoyaki Can't wait. Everything's just straight. All right, let's take a look at Uniqlo. Even though we'll probably be going to 8 million Uniqlos over the next few days. I used to be opposed to these round mini shoulder bags, but they're so much easier to access nowadays, especially with all my gear, so I got it. They have some pretty cheap backpacks here at Uniqlo. Product I always use is the Heat Tech. The long johns, especially when it's cold. I even have one packed in my suitcase right now. I got a bunch of these already, and I don't live in a cold weather city, but these things come in clutch when it's winter, especially in Vegas. They do have this Hello Kitty Sanrio shirt, and they have all these special ones on 4F. I should have went up there. You know what? We're gonna go up there. I want to see what they have, the special shirts. I even saw a couple of Osaka ones, so maybe that's what I'll end up getting here. Now that's what I'm talking about. They got the Karopi. Look at that stuff. Really cool Japan custom shirts and displays over here. So the tax-free, you have to have your passport and you have to spend over 5,500 yen, and these three shirts are going to be over 5,500. I was feeling this Hello Kitty I Love Japan shirt. Pretty cool. Actually saved like 549 out of almost 6,000 yen. That's pretty good. So got some souvenirs, the first of my many shopping things. Got a couple shirts for me and Momcation. Well, they do have a Zara here, but I'll wait till Europe to cash in on Zara. We've reached the famous part of Dotonbori, where the river and that famous bridge, and you got the Running Man. Look how many people are here. That's crazy. Holy moly. Somoncho. Okay, I need to find that takoyaki, but this is insane. And I did want to see this at night. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, is to see this area at night. Hey, look, Spidey. Man, that's insane. Oh, wow. There he is. The Running Man. The Glico. And this is what millions of people come to see. They try to pose just like the Glico Man. And then you got the river area right down here over this way. Welcome back. But man, what a ish show over here. So many ads. And what makes it is the river, the glow of the river. And they have tons of restaurants down this way. Okonomiyaki, teppanyaki, all different types. This is crazy. It's just like Vegas. It's just like walking the strip, but people are even more fast-paced over here. I'm looking for some takoyaki right now. I'm starved. Osaka Kansai Japan Expo 2025. Yeah, these lights are super cool to see at night. There's a takoyaki spot. Hopefully the line is not crazy long. Look at that giant dish of gyoza. And then they got owl cafes over here and Shiba cafes. Look at this. Mame Shiba Cafe Osaka and an owl's forest. This is the place. Takoyaki Juha Shiban San's Dotonbori. There's a line. I'm definitely gonna wait in this line. When there's a line, you know it's good. So they make it right here outside in front of you. I guess you have to find a place to eat it because you can't sit down and eat it, and it's super crowded everywhere here. Huh, I wonder what I'll get. I'm gonna get the 10 for sure. Here they are making it. And you have to order it through this vending machine right here with cash. Good thing I got cash. All right, money first. And they got a ticket.
Okay.
Arigato.
And now?
Now? Yeah, eat it now. Yeah.
Just cooking, please wait.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at all this. And then you got all the taco, the octopus. That's cool. I'm gonna have to eat this now in the busy corner. Oh, that's amazing how they turn them into the balls. They use those like little needle things, and it just turns into a really nice fried octopus goodness. Once they're made there up front, they get the other half of this ticket. They put all the toppings that you want. Hello. Thank you. Arigato. Now look at that, guys. Nice and warm. It looks like it's in a nice little boat. The flakes are still moving. They got the half and half. They give you 4 sticks. Now that's what's up.
What's up, Jaycation? What's up, guys? How's it going? We're here in Osaka. Have a good time.
Bay Area, shout out. All right, let's pray my Osmo doesn't fall here. I just have it on this little ledge. Shout out to the Jaycationers from the Bay Area. Oh, there's 10 of them. Oh, they're kind of soft. Here we go. It's nice and warm. It's very salty. You got the chewiness of the octopus. You also got some of that seaweed wrap. Hot and hot. I heard you're really not supposed to like walk around and eat. I'm just doing it here in the corner. Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Enjoy, dude. You got a nice mix of it. I'm just praying my camera doesn't fall. Let's try it out. The first half is the salt one. The second half is salt and mayonnaise. You got the mayonnaise drizzle. I like the mayonnaise one. It gives it a little more sweetness to it. The salt one just is like super salty. Bucket list accomplished. Apparently this is the bike parking lot right here. I'm on a mission to find either okonomiyaki or a ichiran. We'll see. I've had ramen 2 nights in a row. Look at the waiting time for the okonomiyaki spot. I remember seeing this in Japan by Fuji. You go up the stairs in there. I'm gonna skip it. Not for 90 minutes. I can't do it today. Before I leave Osaka, I will have okonomiyaki. I have to. I've had one of the 2, takoyaki, and then the next one that's big in this region is okonomiyaki. So I'm gonna have ramen again at Ichiran because I love it. These trees are butt naked, but they're lit up at night and really brings a nice ambiance here walking down the street. All right, we're gonna try to find the Ichiran. There's like 3 of them in this area. I like that Dotonbori sign right there. That's a cool sign. There's that boat loading area right here, and that bridge is just stacked right now, man. There's so many people on that bridge. Ichiran no pork ramen is right there. I actually think this is a different type of Ichiran. No pork ramen, no, I want a regular Ichiran. I know there's a few others around here, but crazy. And there he is, the Glico man. Wow, that's a 50-minute wait right there at this one. Man, this place is on and popping. Look how big this Don Quixote is. It's at least 6 floors. Holy moly. This is definitely like the Oxford Circus of Osaka. These trees are just awesome and illuminated at night. Look how huge that Puma is right along the way. You got a big Apple store right there. And then so many other stores like Celine Paris. Oh man, I walked to the other Ichiran and same thing. Look at that line right there. You really do have to wait in line to eat dinner, especially in this area of town. I'm tired. I think the takoyaki got me filled up anyways, so I'm gonna head back towards my hotel. We'll get Ichiran at some other time. We still got 8 days here. Everyone was telling me I'm gonna end up either at Lawson, Family Mart, or 7-Eleven to end some of my nights. Well, because of the crazy lines in Dotonbori, which is just freaking ridiculous, I'm gonna do some 7-Eleven because 7-Eleven in Japan is like no other. There it is, good old 7-Eleven. There's even a Family Mart if this doesn't suit my needs. Oh, 7-Eleven, I'm coming for ya. They even have green tea smoothies. Yes, please. Egg salad with a tuna and mayonnaise. Yes, please. And they have a bunch of other stuff here. I just need to heat it up. Hey, is that Pinot for Filipino or? Definitely gonna get some ice cream too before I sleep. You already know. Schnaps, you got an Aquarius Zero here. Yes, please. One of them. Give me one of these. I gotta get me one of these smoothies. They must have ransacked that 7-Eleven because there wasn't much to choose from Thank God there's a Family Mart just around the corner here. If I end up having to eat at the restaurant at the hotel, I'm not gonna be happy. I was complaining about that 7-Eleven not having anything, and I went back in because I had to force myself to get something. So I got something unique to Japan, that's for sure. And to Osaka too. Since I couldn't line up for the okonomiyaki, they have it at 7-Eleven and they heat it up for you. So I went with that. And then I also got a Kirin beer, a tall boy, 0-calorie Aquarius, and then a egg sandwich and a tuna sandwich. We'll see if I open this on, like, maybe tomorrow. Let's open up the okonomiyaki. Ooh, I smell that barbecue-like glaze right there. And it looks all right. And it's still kind of warm. Of course, we end up in our room eating 7-Eleven. Ooh, there's some meat in there. It looks like some noodles and some cheese. That's actually good. I'm actually digging that. Who needs to wait in line for 90 minutes? Oh, there's even cabbage in here. Okay, that's a winner. I'm impressed, 7-Eleven. Even your okonomiyaki is good. I guess no need to open the sandwich up tonight. We'll save that tomorrow for a snack. This is what's going down. It's like an omelet with like pancit noodles. Very interesting. You know what would go well with it? A beer. Cheers, Jaycationers. Or should I say, Kanpai! Kanpai! Brewed from the only malt for a crisp. Yum. And this night view I have right here of the river and the lights, this is nice. I could just stare at this all night. Thumbs up. Just massacred that okonomiyaki. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Well, Jaycationers, we are back here at my hotel at the Doubletree Hilton. And Osaka, to describe it, is if you go in towards Dotonbori, the main area, to that arcade area with all of the shopping and restaurants, it really is, I was warned about this, it really is like a people ant farm because it was more crowded than Fremont Street, I could argue, especially on that bridge by the river and the Running Man. I couldn't find a walk-in place to eat dinner, so I ended up going to 7-Eleven, which is not bad here in Japan. The Ichirans were just so packed. But Osaka is actually really beautiful. I did really enjoy walking down the river here with all the sakura trees, and this hotel is really nice. I spent a little extra, about $175 a night for 2 nights, and I'm headed to Kyoto for the next video. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. More Japan travels to come, and we'll see you next time. And in the words of me, arigato! Stay traveling, Japan.